Marjorie Taylor Greene has come out as pro-crypto. First, she sprinkles in some anti-Semitism, makes a nonsensical claim about the United States' desires or Democrats and what they want for the fiat currency that we have. And now, of course, time to invest in crypto, I guess.
The Democrats are full speed into an assault to tear all of those things down. And they really want us to be part of the globalist economy. They want us to be all under one digital currency. That's what they're working towards right now. I don't know how much you've seen it, Steve, but they're big tech, big banks, and the Democrats, big government, are all coming together to start cracking down on cryptocurrency. I'm solidly against it. I think we have to protect crypto. We have to protect people's ability to own and exchange this currency.
Yeah. Protect capitalists who've already bought up a bunch of the finite amount of crypto and their profits. But
investors.
Let's track how that began. So first, she starts off by talking about the globalists. So naturally, it's not a Marjorie Taylor Greene segment without some sort of at least underpinning or through line of anti-Semitism. And then she talks about how the Democrats want the world to be under one digital currency. Quote. Yes, you can physically get dollars. You can get cents. You can hold it in your hand. But many times our transactions are done digitally with the dollar. And the dollar's pretty much as universal as it gets in the world. That's how the entire global economy is largely based. So is Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she in favor of China's currency competing with the dollar?
A digital currency controlled by the government? That's almost as scary as a digital currency controlled by like several coders and like people who decided to get in on the ground floor of a speculative investment. You're controlling an entire currency. The point that this does point to that I also always think is true is when it comes to things like privacy and those sorts of concerns, it's not any kind of digital currency you want. You want to protect cash, and actually Bitcoin and crypto is a Trojan horse against that sort of privacy, in my opinion, because everything's on the blockchain forever. It's an anti-privacy technology as far as I can tell. So I think you should protecting cash by policy, which also is we talked about this recently. Places don't like cash because poor people have it. Yeah. Right. And I think that would be, if you're really a populist when it comes to currency, that would be your issue, and not like how much you can flip some funny money for.
I mean, I'm still trying to decipher exactly what she said. Can you just put that back? Can we watch that one more time, Bradley? Oh, yeah. I mean, do we even need to? I descend into apathy when it comes to her. It's all good.
The Democrats are full speed into an assault to tear all of those things down. And they really want us to be part of the globalist economy. Right. They want us to be all under one digital currency. That's what they're working towards right now. I don't know how much you've seen it, Steve, but they're big tech, big banks, and the Democrats, big government, are all coming together to start cracking down on cryptocurrency. I'm solidly against it. I think we have to protect crypto. We have to protect people's ability to own and exchange this currency.
Okay, so basically this is what I figured out. She's trying to claim that there's some sort of globalist conspiracy to create one currency that isn't the dollar, that's only digital. Even though she's promoting the general concept of digital currency via crypto, but the one that the Democrats would come up with for the globalists is really bad.
Yeah, it's so suppressed by the powers that be that it's only the name of the arena that the Los Angeles Lakers play basketball in. But that said, it should be suppressed. This should be outlawed. Yeah. There's no use for it besides money laundering and tax avoidance. and some limited movement things which are always trotted out, but guess what, it never actually comes to fruition. Like, what if we could fund strikes? Well, okay, let's see a strike get funded by this. It turns out people don't own crypto because they want to give it to the next strike that comes around. They own it because they want to flip it for more cash to somebody later on. Yeah, crypto's bullshit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can't wait for the moment when people like her start talking about how cancel culture is coming for crypto. That's
basically.
It also should be clarifying that someone like her talks about protecting cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I mean, that's her class. Like that's this easy passive income. Like I think it's like that's what I look at when I see people like this. It's like, oh, you had, okay, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Didn't her father own a construction company or something like that? So like born into it. And like, that's what appeals to people about crypto, is because you can get a lot of money with just sitting on your ass and like refreshing your phone.
Don't come for me with sports betting like that. DNC Google pundit Marjorie Taylor Greene sounds a lot like Michael's Rand Paul impression. LOL.